Hello and welcome to WHS HTV. I'm Jaime Rojas and with me is Austin Inlow. Coming up on today's show, we will talk about the upcoming Washington High School Junior High Senior Prom, with it's only a couple weeks away.
Well, on today's show, we will talk about the upcoming, Pleasant Sports this week. We'll preview the Hatchet softball team as they go off and running for a new season. And once again, it's back to the hallways for another update from students here at WHS, this week's Hallway Beat.
All that and much more. It's Friday, April 20th, and you're watching WHS HTV. Welcome back to WHS HTV. The Washington High School Junior Senior Prom is just a couple of weeks away. Junior class members and their sponsors have been working hard, raising money and getting everything set up for Memorial Evening. We had a chance to visit with the junior class sponsor, Mrs. Longy, to get a sneak peek of how it is going.
Prom is on April 28th of this year, and it will be starting with the Grand March at 7 p.m. and should last until roughly 11 p.m. This year's theme is going to be Enchanted Garden. The way that we raise funds, generally we do ask that all juniors pay a class fee. The junior class fee is $60 for this year. We also sell concessions at all of the boys' home basketball games. We also did do some fundraisers where we sold lemonade during the Washington raffle that everyone's familiar with the KFC.
We have an update from the indoor percussion team of the Washington High School Band. The team competed at the state finals Saturday, April 6th, and walked away with a bronze medal finish. Congratulations to all members of Washington High School indoor percussion team on a very successful season this year. Also, a big congratulations to the Washington Accent Choir Show, who had the first finish in the recent national competition in Chicago, while the guys and ties had a second place. Great job.
His new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
Look at me. Hey.
Raymond, look at Mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry. Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
With prom season now here, the Daviess County Emergency Management Agency, along with local law enforcement and EMT, conducted Project Safe Prom at the Hatchet House Field on Tuesday. As you can see from our video footage, this is a real-life drama that puts students
This one's staying right here for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over the accent.
have an update from the indoor percussion team of the Washington High School Band. The team competed at state finals Saturday, April 6th, and walked away with a bronze medal finish. Congratulations to all members of the Washington High School indoor percussion team on a very successful season this year. Also, a big congratulations to the Washington Action Choir Show Choir, who had a first place finish in a recent national competition in Chicago, while the Guys and Ties had a second place finish. Great job. Last Friday was Friday the 13th. The exact notoriety of the day, it is still a puzzle, but some scholars trace it back to a run of bad luck dating all the way back to 1307. The fear is real so much that many high-rise buildings, hotels, and hospitals skip the 13th floor, and many airports do not have gates numbered 13. In many parts of the world, having 13 people on a dinner table is also considered bad luck. This is our week hallway beat. We asked the students at WHS, what is your biggest fear?
What's your biggest fear and why?
Heights, cause I don't know. I'm scared to fall.
What is your biggest fear and why?
Rats, because they just completely scare me. They've crawled all over my body before, and it's just scary.
I agree. What is your biggest fear and why?
My biggest fear is spiders, just because they're kind of nasty, nice and small, and you can't see them. So spiders are my biggest fear.
What is your biggest fear and why?
Being kidnapped.
What is your biggest fear and why?
My biggest fear is getting eaten by a hammerhead shark because I think that they're completely freaky how their eyes are on the side of their head.
That sounds ridiculous.
Okay.
The annual Academics Award Banquet was held Wednesday night in the high school auditorium, sponsored by Thompson's Insurance. The night is set aside to honor sophomores, juniors, and seniors who finished the year with a 3.85 grade point average or higher. Seniors were also given the opportunity to spotlight a gen educator or mentor in their lives that also made an impact on them over their high school career. We are proud to have two students in our class, Gage Latham and Caleb Knapp, who are among the 39 seniors who received their special recognition on Wednesday night. We'll be back after the break.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him going on to fascinate millions with his talent? 1 in 260,000. The odds of this born racer having 157 career top 10 finishes in NASCAR? 1 in 125 billion. The odds of him winning both the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year? 1 in 195 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I'm NASCAR driver Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism.
Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Cinderella found the pet that fits her perfectly. Tiana gave her pet the royal treatment. Belle found beauty where no one else did. And you can too. Share your heart. Share your love. Bring home your forever friend. Make a shelter pet part of your world. Happily Ever After begins at theshelterpetproject.org.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
Hello, I'm Austin Inlow with your weather here on WHSH TV. And we saw what would look like spring here in Washington for about a week, with temperatures anywhere from the high 60s to the lower 70s. It felt great, but spring will move out and it will be cold again with a frost warning coming tonight until tomorrow morning, which will bring in cold weather. It is currently breezy right now and 57 degrees here at the Washington High School. Tonight will be mostly clear with a low of 39. Tonight we'll see clear skies, the areas of frost possible in the morning, lows down to a chilly 37. Saturday will be partly cloudy with the high of 64 and a low of 46, and Sunday will be cloudy with the high of 62 and a low of 50. That was your weekend outlook here on WHSH.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
Welcome back. This weekend we will celebrate Earth Day. A local event is planned to kick off the annual national event. Angela Kwask is the Washington Stormwater Wastewater Department and is one of the organizers for this year's Earth Day celebration in Washington. She tells us more about what is planned for this weekend.
We have had Earth Day now for like 5 years. We have been gathering in various places throughout the community, but now we're at the community building here, and we gather around and give out information for our environment and local community. This year's Earth Day, I have vendors coming. 3 of the vendors are Steve Smith's Photography, Recycled Artifacts, and Cheryl Brummett will be coming with items that they've repurposed and made into other things. We will be here from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on April the 21st. Now, everything's free, and actually we will have giveaways at the Earth Day this year. We will be giving away a rain barrel, and I have milkweed that is sponsored by H&'s Farm Market that we will be giving away to help the monarch butterflies.
The event is free and open to everyone next Saturday, April 21st, starting at 10 a.m. at the community building at the Eastside Park. Washington High School will be hosting an art show for students in grades 7 to 12. The event is set for Sunday, May 6th from 5 to 7 p.m. We spoke to organizers to get a rundown on what to expect at the show.
The art show is a place for all of the students to display their work, but this time it will be judged, so they'll have a chance to challenge themselves to do better and have fun. There are posters all over the school for the art show that has an e-link on it that will lead you to all of the forms that you need to fill out, whether you're wanting to sign up or you're wanting to volunteer. So far we have 4 people entering. We're hoping for a few more.
Again, the art show will be for the students in grades 7 to 12 and will be held Sunday night from 5 to 7 p.m. For more information and sign-up details, visit with Mrs. Peach in the art department. Coming up after the break, we will have a more detailed look at the latest in sports this week with Kane Fox. You're watching WHSH TV.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
What if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow.
My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
Welcome back. I'm Gage Latham with WHSH Sports. The Washington girls softball season is up and running this year with a new coaching staff and several returning players back. One of the new coaches on board this year is Megan Franklin, a first-year English teacher and an assistant here in the radio and TV class. We spoke to her this week for a preview of our girls softball team.
Give us a preview of this year's team.
Okay, well, for this year's varsity team, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of the returning varsity players that are upperclassmen. So we have Allie Helms, we have Haven Myers, Lauren Sandulo, we have Avery Gilly, Emily Kennedy, Shaylin Nathan, Ezzie Escobar, Abby Brigham, Lindsay Moody, and those are your varsity players for the Washington Lady Hatchets.
What made you decide to join the softball coaching staff?
Well, I really wanted to get involved with the school. It's my first year teaching here, so I wanted to see the students outside of school, and softball's always been one of my favorite sports. So,
what is one of your favorite drills to do in practice?
Definitely one of my favorite drills to do in practice is sliding, because I love to slide, and I love watching them slide around the bases. That was always one of my favorite things to do in softball.
How is the team looking so far this year?
Well, we didn't get the start that we wanted at Mount Vernon, and then we came around at North Davies, and we did take a tough loss, but we did improve with that loss. And I really think that we do have a strong team, so it's just really up to the girls on how they want this season to go.
Name of the rest of the coaching staff.
Your varsity coach is Amy Farhar. She's from Shoals, Indiana. She played softball for Oakland City. She does the varsity. And then there's me, Megan Franklin. I teach English here at Washington, and I'm their JV coach. And then we have a varsity assistant named Adam Murphy, and he is the father of Montana Murphy, who also plays on the team.
Okay, thank you.
Crushed it.
Good luck to the Lady Hatchet softball team throughout the upcoming year. The Washington Hatchet baseball team ended a 23-year drought last night with a huge win over Jasper on the road, 9-5 in 8 innings. Billy Fleetwood was one batter away from a complete game. Kane Fox came in to put the icing on the cake and seal the victory for the Hatchets. Washington improved to 7-1 and will be right back in action tonight on the road at Tecumseh. The Indiana Pacers look to protect their home court tonight and move on to the second round in the playoffs. Standing in their way is LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavs. James had 46 points and even the series at a game apiece in Game 2. Game 3 is tonight in Indianapolis. In last night's action, the 76ers downed the Miami Heat 128-108. Golden State took a 3-0 lead over San Antonio in Texas, 110-97. And the Pelicans needed just one more win as they topped the Portland Trail Blazers 119-102. John Lester had his 100th career start on the mound for the Cubs yesterday and made it memorable while throwing two hit ball and allowing one unearned run in the Cubs' 8-5 win over the Cardinals yesterday. Jason Hayward had a 2-run homer to pace the win for the Cubbies. The axe has fallen on the Cincinnati Reds manager, Brian Price, making him the first Major League manager to be fired this season. Price got the hook after leading the Reds to a 3-15 start, the worst in the majors this season. Bench coach Jim Riggleman will serve as the interim head coach until a permanent replacement is found. That's sports on your Friday. Have a great week. I'm Gage Latham. We'll be back right after this.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Welcome back to WHSH TV. Let's take a look at your extended weather forecast. Here on the map, in the Midwest and in the New England area, we will see dry weather. Also in the South, we will see some very good dry weather. But in the plains, we will see some rain moving into the Midwest and out to the east for some rain. There's also some snow moving as well, but in the west, it's very dry, and it will continue to be dry for the next few days. Right now it is sunny with a high of 62, and tonight it's going to be mostly clear with a low of 39. Also with that, there's going to be a frost advisory for the area, so make sure you look out for that. Weekend, it'll be partly cloudy on Saturday with a high of 64 and a low of 46. The rest of the day will be very clear with sunshine and mild temperatures. Highs at 64 for all the events going around town with sports. Sunday will be cloudy, temperatures remaining in the mid-60s. And next week, both on Monday and Tuesday, there will be a slight chance for showers both days with highs around 62. That was Austin in the weather forecast.
Thanks, Austin. On behalf of our entire team here at WHSH on the campus of Washington High School, we would like to thank everyone for watching. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week here on WHSH TV.